Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday between 7 and 10 p.m. Pacific Time. This is episode 1136, and the rundown with timestamps is in the description box below. In today's episode, Inverted Fate with Joseph Tseng and Henan holds their booting ceremony. Love has fireworks with Tan Jianci and Wang Churan seeks pre-broadcast investment. Yang reveals that the fight scenes in Zhan Zhao Adventures were the most challenging he had ever done. And in a bizarre controversy, the film Her Heart Beats in Its Cage is shelved before its premiere and its star is suspended from social media. We usually begin with what's recently premiered, but nothing to report for today and yesterday, so we begin with something a bit different from the usual. Yesterday was 520 in China, May 20th. 520 in Mandarin sounds similar to I love you, so in Chinese internet slang, saying 520 is a way to express love. And because of this phonetic pun, May 20th is widely celebrated in China as Internet Valentine's Day, a popular occasion for couples to express affection and exchange gifts. And for dramas, it offers them an opportunity to share some updates in the form of posters and video clips. Here are just some of them. We begin with upcoming costume drama Moli, which shared this 18-second cutesy lovey-dovey video of their two stars Bailu and Chenglei. Let's Fight shared this poster of their two stars Zhu Jingyi and Leon Zhang. Jiangmen Duhou, or Empress Reborn, that's the official English title WeTV has given the drama, shared this 16-second video clip of their two stars Dylan Wang and Zoe Meng. I'd previously referred to the drama as Rebirth of the Malicious Empress of Military Lineage. Then there's The Palace Stewardess with Ryan Ding and Lorena Song. They shared this 19-second video to spread the love. Spring of Blade stars Xu Kai and Zhou Ye. The drama team shared this 16-second clip to mark the occasion and to keep the drama in netizens' minds on the day. A Touch of Green, which just started filming not long ago, shared this 18-second clip of their two stars, Li Xian and Zhang Jingyi, doing an early phase photo shoot. And lastly, I'll mention Road to Success, the modern drama starring Esther Yu and Cheng Jingke. They shared this 23-second clip of their two stars. I will share all these clips in their entirety on my Patreon page. So those are just some of the dramas that shared 520 updates. Which one of them are you looking forward to? Next up, Inverted Fate recently held their booting ceremony. Upcoming costume drama Inverted Fate shared this art poster on May 10th to officially announce themselves. While that's the only official announcement they've made so far, leaked images of their booting ceremony made the rounds yesterday. Here are the two stars Joseph Tseng and Henan. Here's male lead Joseph Tseng with the mic, talking about filming at Hengdian Studios in the scorching summer heat.
很有意思的事情就是前年我在横店拍戏的时候，我就发过一个誓，说第二年我打死不在横店拍戏，要在的话我就绝对是个狗。
Quote, 2 years ago when I filmed here at Hengdian Studios, I swore that over my dead body would I come back here again next year. I'll be a dog if I come back again. Well, last year I came back for the Mystic 9, and indeed my character name was Old Dog Wu. And again I swore I would not come back to Hengdian again in the summer next year. Yet here I am. I think it's fate. Fate will make unlikely things happen, unquote. Here's female lead Henan saying a few words on stage.
其实我从小到大是一个很少会紧张的人，但是我这2天真的有点紧张，然后我觉得此刻这个紧张已经达到了一个峰值。
Quote, my whole life I haven't been the type to easily get nervous, but in the past couple of days I have indeed been nervous, and I feel this nervousness has reached its peak. Because I really care about and cherish this character. I am thankful to Youku for choosing and supporting me. I have prepared and immersed myself into this character. I believe that with the director, we can express the simplest, most vivid, and most sincere emotions, unquote. Images of the two stars in the early phase of production also made the rounds online. Adapted from a novel of the same name, Inverted Fate tells the story of a general's daughter, played by He Nan, who was murdered by villains but wakes up to find herself reborn 1 year before her death. She then embarks on a journey to uncover the truth, and due to a chance encounter, she clashes with a prince, played by Joseph Tseng. Becoming frenemies through their conflicts, the two team up and begin a journey of hunting demons together. The drama is slated for 16 episodes and will stream on Youku. Another drama that booted up recently, in fact earlier today, was Evidence starring Liu Yuning and Sun Honglei. I didn't have the time to write it up today, but I will get to it in my next video. Lastly now for drama updates, Love Has Fireworks was recently reported to be seeking pre-broadcast investment. Sena TV published a story on May 19th saying the drama is now open for investment and is expected to launch on Tencent Video in June. Love Has Fireworks stars Tan Jianci and Wang Churan, and it's taken quite a while for the modern romance drama to get to air. They wrapped their 4-month film shoot in July 2023 and passed review for 40 episodes in January 2024, but still hasn't been able to premiere. However, seeking investment is usually a sign that a premiere date is coming soon. In the drama, Tan Jianci is a wealthy family's son who wants to make it on his own, so much so that his girlfriend leaves him because he is too career-focused. Wang Churan is an investment bank clerk whose fiancé also leaves her, forcing her to reorganize her life. Wang Churan ends up renting a room to Tan Jianci. Living under the same roof causes constant collisions and misunderstandings between the two, but eventually leads to a romance. Love Has Fireworks is slated for 40 episodes and will stream on Tencent. This is the poster they shared to mark 520. And that's it for drama updates. Moving on, celebrity updates, and today we begin with Yang, who recently revealed that the fight scenes in Zhan Zhao Adventures were the most challenging he had ever done. Zhan Zhao Adventures premiered on May 13th, and since then, lead actor Yang has been doing the promo rounds. On May 20th, Sohu Entertainment released clips of an interview the 34-year-old actor recently did with them.
虎场大拷问的朋友们，大家好，我是杨洋。
Yang spoke extensively about the fight scenes he did for the drama. Quote, "It's a wuxia drama, and a more realistic one at that, with plenty of fight scenes. In all my years of doing fight scenes and dramas, this is the most challenging one. I've never experienced such high intensity, so much so that sometimes while filming, I'd suddenly feel like I wasn't able to stand properly. But the good thing is that it was a good reflection of the character's physical condition at certain moments." Unquote. A couple of weeks ago, I updated that Zhan Zhao Adventures director praised Yang for his dedication and for filming 3 or 4 days worth of fight scenes in 1 day. Yang responded to this.
一天就能把人4天的打戏拍完，会说多说一点
啊，其实也没有那么夸张吧，就是一直在打，一直在打，反复的打，就基本上没有怎么停过。
Actually, that's a bit exaggerated, he said. But I did fight continuously, again and again, non-stop. Sometimes when doing wire scenes, I'd just fly around strapped with wire for hours, unquote. Yang continued with a gleaming smile, quote, "I'm very honored to be a part of this show and to be able to experience the most challenging fight scenes I've ever done. And I do feel I did a pretty good job." The interviewer responded saying that everyone could see that. Lastly, Yang added, "Fight scenes are rarely done in 1 take, but in my case, within the crew, they have a nickname for me, 1 Take Yang." He explained that fight scenes require many people's collaboration and that it was hard to get them in 1 take. Getting that nickname from the crew gave him extra energy to do those fight scenes. I found this next story to be quite stunning. It is a controversy that involves the movie Her Heart Beats in Its Cage. It is a controversy that exploded online almost overnight, turning the movie Her Heart Beats in Its Cage into one of the most debated Chinese film releases of the year. At the center of the controversy is the film's casting. The movie is based on the real-life story of Zhao Xiaohong, a woman who was sentenced to 15 years in prison after killing her husband during a violent domestic dispute. Granted early release years later, she returns to a world that has moved on without her, struggling to reconnect with the son who barely knows her and the mother-in-law who lost her own child because of her actions. And who plays Zhao Xiaohong in the movie? Herself. The marketing and plot claimed she was a victim of severe, long-term domestic abuse who accidentally killed her husband while defending herself. Zhao Xiaohong went on to win the Silver Shell for Best Leading Performance at the 73rd San Sebastian International Film Festival, where the film premiered. Supporters of the movie argue that it's a story about domestic abuse, rehabilitation, motherhood, and rebuilding family relationships after prison. Detractors have a very different perspective. They dug up official court records from 2009 showing that Zhao Xiaohong was actually convicted of intentional injury leading to death. The court documents established that the couple had a normal relationship with no history of domestic violence and outlined the gruesome details of how she stabbed her husband to death over a minor dispute. Public outrage erupted over the film rewriting a murder as an act of heroic survival. Additionally, the production team sparked even more backlash when it was revealed that they cast a murdered husband's real-life mother and son to play themselves in the movie. In the film, they acted out scenes where they forgave Zhao Xiaohong. Netizens condemned this as cruel exploitation that forced the victim's family to relive their trauma for entertainment. As the public backlash escalated, the China Film Administration cancelled the film's originally slated May 30th theater release. Zhao Xiaohong's social media accounts have also been suspended. Additionally, high-profile celebrities who endorsed or were credited in the movie also faced intense scrutiny. Yao Chen utilized her massive social media presence to promote the movie, bringing mainstream attention to an otherwise low-profile indie film. After her comment section blew up with criticism, she quickly deleted her promotional posts. Her studio promptly issued a statement claiming that all the actress wanted to do was support domestic indie cinema. They apologized, admitting she had failed to thoroughly research the film's background. Prominent television host Wang Han was credited as one of the executive producers on the film. He too apologized and admitted to lack of due diligence. He also declared that he had completely severed ties with the production. While many backpedaled, the film's director, Qin Xiaoyu, has stood firm. He has instead doubled down, claiming that the cyberbullying and verbal violence directed at Zhao Xiaohong by the public was, quote, no less severe than the domestic violence she originally suffered, unquote. And that's it for celebrity updates. It's Thursday today, so time now for another segment of my predictions for this Sunday's top 10 champions. As you guys know, every Sunday we do the top 10 Chinese web and TV dramas of the week. In this segment, I give some of my thoughts and predictions as to who the champions will be. To recap, the top web drama last week was Born with Luck with Wang Xiao and Tian Xiwei. And the top TV drama was The Lead with Zhang Jiayi and Liu Haochuan. Born with Luck has continued to top the daily charts with no real competition, so I'm backing it to remain the top web drama this week. For TV dramas, it has been neck and neck on the daily charts between The Lead, Yang Zi's The Heir, and Yang Yang's Zhan Zhao Adventures. It's gonna be a close one, but I think ultimately The Lead will remain champion this week. So that's Born with Luck and The Lead to remain champions this week. What do you guys think? And that's been another segment of my predictions for this Sunday's top 10 champions. It also brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Have a great weekend and I'll see you guys Sunday. As always, stay safe and I wish you clear blue skies, good health and happiness. Until next time, cheers.